What's up, everybody? I'm Kansu, and this is the Crystal Corner, where we sling rocks on every block. I'm not talking about those rocks. I'm just talking about these gems. Take a look at those. This anchoring we got here, big quartz cluster, some amethyst, some citrine, and a few other things, some rose quartz. Today's video, well, first of all, I know it's been a while. You guys ain't seen me since 2020, 2021, early, somewhere around there. And that's for a few reasons. I was instructed by Spirit to just take some time off. Get my glow together, you feel me? Stock up on some knowledge and perfect some crafts, finish up some old projects, and be able to get myself together so that I can come to you with some more information, okay? And I'm not gonna keep you too long as always, but I do have a few gems I wanna drop on you. And there's a reason for me showing you all of this copper jewelry here. And let me take a sip. I'm drinking water straight from a copper cup. Today's video is about the importance of copper and your spirituality, right? Why is copper so important? Why do you see lots and lots of wire wrappers and jewelry makers and things of that nature coming out these days in utilizing copper as a primary hard product for items that you purchase these days? And before we get into any of that, let's just talk about the basics, right? What is copper? Copper is on the periodic table of elements as a noble metal. I don't know if noble metals are actually a thing, but it is a metal. There's noble gases and stuff like that too. So feel free to correct me if you hear anything wrong. Just leave it in the comments below. Copper is atomic letters are Cu. Its atomic number is 29, and its atomic weight is 63.55. Now that's neither here nor there. Copper is one of the best electric conductors. Okay? What's a conductor? Conductor just simply means that it's able to transmit energy. For that same matter, an insulator would be something that stops radiation or energy from leaking out of a source, right? So, in a lot of our power cords, radio antennas, headphone cords, coaxial cables, all of those things are usually copper lined. If they're not copper lined, they are usually gold lined, right? But copper is one of the best. Now, your body, as we already know, is a generator. It is a bioelectric power plant, okay? And when you add more conduction capacity by wearing copper, what you're doing is you're actually strengthening your aura. You're strengthening your energy output. And you're also doing a very good job of cleaning the immediate environment around you and your own bioelectric field we call an aura, right? It also helps to stimulate the brain. By wearing more copper, you're allowing more flow of electricity. You know, the electric conductor or generator of your body is your heart. Every time it pumps, it's sending electrical impulses throughout all of your nerve endings from your brainstem down through all of your nerve endings in the body so that you're able to do things like this: move, speak, breathe, move your eyeballs, things of that nature, right? So it helps to stimulate the brain. It helps to strengthen your spiritual connection, and also helps to allow you the ability to think more clearly, to think more thoroughly. Take some more water. It prevents premature aging. Copper does, that is. And how does it do that? Well, it has the ability to surround and protect this thing called the myelin sheath that's around your nerve endings, right? So we'll go ahead and do a quick drawing because that's just me. I like to do things like that. So I'll draw a very simple X chromosome, right? Okay, boom. And then we'll draw a sheath around it. So boom, you have your X chromosome here. In this section here on the outside, this bubble would be known as your myelin sheath. Now, up until the age of 25, your myelin sheath is fully intact on all of your chromosomes, and it's able to heal itself. It's able to reproduce itself without any degradation on the cell. In other words, up until 25, this cell is able to make a perfect copy of itself. Now, you take copies and you make a copy, and then you make a copy of a copy, and a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, kind of like when you were in elementary school, high school, college, maybe if you grew up in the 90s, early 2000s like me. Sometimes we would get them printouts and it was copied too much, so you couldn't see what was on the paper no more. The words would be all faded and it looks like you need new toner, but really what happened was the photo got copied so many times it just became distorted. Well, that's what happens with your myelin sheath, right? This X chromosome, every time a cell dies, gets copied. And after so long, after you hit 25, you get X chromosome and it's able to copy itself, right? But instead of making a perfect copy, you have the X chromosome in the sheath leaves this tail end right here exposed. The more end of myelin sheath that is exposed outside of the cell wall, this here is what begins to degrade that cell, and we end up aging. So, what does this look like on the physical body? It looks like wrinkles, looks like weight gain, bags under your eyes, discolored skin, ashy flakes, hair loss, premature graying of your hair, things of that nature, you know, joint pain, muscle pain. To that fact, copper is one of the best ways to help with arthritic joints. Because it's an electric conductor, as we spoke about earlier, it is able to send more circulation to the areas that are in need and help alleviate the inflammation. In other words, something swollen, it's gonna take the swell out. Something hurts, it's gonna take the pain out. That's what copper does. You can back that up, go ahead and Google it. You can also go check out products that they have at your local CVS or Walgreens or Target, Walmart, whatever grocery store you shop at, Publix, whatever it is. They have those copper-lined shooting elbow sleeves, wrist guards, ankle guards, even copper bracelets like this. Now here at Crystal Corner, we make all of our copper from scratch to order. Rings, necklaces wrapped in copper, right? Bracelets, things like this. And also something really cool, since it's that time, we have custom copper masks. Put this joint on. Pow. It's got the elastic for the ear, you dig me? Pow. Fully adjustable. Articulates fully to close flat. And the reason for a copper mask like this is because copper has been known to kill 99.9999999, keep going with nines, % of microbes, all of the dust bunnies and bacterium and things of that nature that are in the air. The longer that those things come into contact with the surface like this, the more of them are eradicated. So something like this would be great to wear either under your standard mask, whatever kind you prefer to wear, or just wear it by itself. It's a great tool. Copper and water. The water that comes out of your pipes, the water that is in a water bottle or anything else like that. The thing about water is fluid, obviously, but it has the ability to take the shape of whatever it comes into contact with. And oftentimes when it's going through the pipes, on its way to your house and out the faucet, it goes through lots of turns and bends, and it loses its natural vibration, right? And you're not getting the most potent, most healthy water that way because it's got a lot of turned around energy. Now, when you put water in a copper vessel, what it does is it resets it to its baseline. So this water essentially that I'm drinking would be the same as if it were fresh out of the waterfall or the Alps or the riverbed or the lake, wherever freshwater source you have that you can think of. It resets that balance. So drinking out of copper not only allows you to reset your water so that you can program it by speaking to it, it also takes on microparticulates of copper, which are great for your absorption in your body to help continue with those benefits like anti-aging, anti-pain, antiviral, antifungal, helps with cell formulation, helps maintain hair pigmentation and skin and eye color, which we spoke about before. It's great for both boosting the immune system and giving you a little bit extra energy as well. Again, you can research all of these things on your own. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I can't recommend. I can only tell you what I know and what I use in my day-to-day. Okay? Copper is also related to the planet Venus, so it deals with love. Its alchemical symbol looks something like this. If you wanted to look that up, just a few basic facts. Copper is one of the best things that you can wear around now to protect yourself, protect your environment, amplify your energy. And if you need help with any copper products or have any other questions, just shoot a DM. You can find me on Instagram at crystalcorner_LLC. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to give you a few facts about copper and why it's so important and why you should consider adding some of it into your daily life. Now, if you're going to be wearing copper jewelry on a last note like this, bracelets and things, and you're afraid that it'll turn your fingers green, don't be. The reason why it's changing your finger green is because there is an exchange of ions in between your skin and the copper, effectively letting you know when your skin turns green that there is an exchange happening and it is doing its part to eradicate your body from negative energy and frequencies. However, if you don't like that green tint it gives your finger, just make sure you oil it. Got a little bit of shea butter here, right? Use some shea butter on my hands. Olive oil, whatever you use, and you just make sure that you oil up your pieces as well. It's that simple. With that said, I'm Kansu, this is Crystal Corner, and I'm just breezing by with you with a couple gems about copper. Once again, it's been a while. I appreciate the wait. Get at me, and I'm gonna get at you at a later date.